Good morning, everyone. And hi, MG and Vicky. Take off my glasses here so I can see what I'm doing to the screen. This morning, I have a quote for you from Paramahansa Yogananda. O Spirit, it's more like a prayer. O Spirit, make my soul thy temple, but make my heart thy beloved home, where thou wouldst dwell with me in ease and everlasting understanding. Make my soul thy temple, make my heart thy home. That is totally the purpose of the practice of meditation and prayer, is to make the heart and the soul the home of God. Good morning, Colleen. So Paramahansa Yogananda had this practice called Kriya Yoga, which I read about in his autobiography a long time ago and adopted and adapted into my own prayer life. So in the practice of my meditation, my centering prayer practice meditation, thanks for liking this video this morning. That helps. In my practice of centering prayer meditation, I also use some of the techniques I learned from Paramahansa Yogananda, which is why I focus up on my third eye, which is why sometimes, fairly often in my prayer, I will run my breath across my crown chakra, down to my third eye in the back of my head, down to my throat chakra on the back of my neck, my heart chakra on the back of my back, and all the way down each successive chakra, and then back up across to the front. Focus a lot in my heart, between my heart and my third eye. You can link all of these different chakras in your meditative practice simply by looking at them. It's not about, someone asked me if I imagine my chakras. I don't imagine my chakras. I don't use my imagination. I merely place my focus on where the chakras are. And when I began this practice 40 years ago, I'd only read about chakras. I didn't know that they existed. I believed that they might exist. And so I began to put my focus on those spots, and lo and behold, it turned out that they were real, and that by staring at them with my focused mind, they opened up like blossoming flowers. So when you focus up here in your third eye, you don't imagine the third eye. There's no need to imagine the third eye. All you need to do is place your breath and your mental focus in that spot. And that's what Paramahansa was teaching, and that turned out to be totally true. So this morning, as every single morning that we do this, and thanks for coming here this morning, and I appreciate you liking the video. It super helps. We sit, I'll give a little instruction. My feet are flat on the floor. I'm in a straight back chair. My hands are on my lap, or often I fold them up like this, kind of in a Zen style, Zazen style. Sometimes I just lay them with my thumbs down too, which is probably what I'm going to do today. When I begin my meditation practice, each time I relax myself. So when I begin my breath, on the first exhale, I just relax my muscles, including my facial muscles. Facial muscles are difficult to relax. I'm going to make sure I shut my phone down here. They're difficult to relax, but they're important to relax. And we relax our muscles, again, merely by looking at them and thinking about them as being relaxed. It's a pretty simple thing. I'm shutting off airplane mode, turning on airplane mode here so that we don't get interrupted. So the practice involves relaxing. Hey, Russell over there in the UK. Relaxing all the muscles in your body so that you're not tensing up like this in your meditation. You don't have to be. You can settle right back down. Hi, Alyssa. So I'm going to begin this morning with something a little different, I guess. I've been showing you how to hold your breath for half a breath at the bottom and the top of each breath. And so today I'm going to ask you to, instead of focusing just up here, which is where I always begin, on your downward breath and at your second chakra, when you hold it for a moment, place your mind in that space. And when you bring your breath back up to the top and you hold it for a moment, place your mind right here. So that's what we're going to do a little bit this morning. And this is a way of teaching me and us how to keep our focus on our chakras without imagining what they are. Because in that space of holding is a bit of emptiness, a bit of quietude. The other thing about this morning I was going to talk to you about was Paramahansa's meditation on silence. So, this silence that happens in the holding, in the half a moment of holding, is a silence that can echo inside you and then expand around you. How does that work? Well, you carry the silence inside you and then you bring it with you wherever you go, just like the peace. So, this morning, to repeat, use your mantra, your prayer, begin here. Hold it down here for a second, down in your second chakra, and then on your exhale, back up again. So here we go. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes, and I'll talk us through the very beginning of it. Talk about relaxing, talk about holding. So with me, breathing in, holding, exhale, relax everything. Inhale, down to your second chakra. Hold it just a moment. Exhale, relax everything. Now, inhale to your second chakra, your seventh chakra. What am I saying? Inhale to your second chakra. Exhale to your third eye. Hold. Inhale. You're on your own now. So, how did that work for you? Holding it in your second chakra for a breath and holding it in your third eye for a breath. You could try on your own, starting at your third chakra, and then when you get to your heart, as you breathe down into your belly, keep your mind focused in your heart. And then as you breathe back up, back to your third eye, and then back down into your heart. In this way, chakra by chakra, you begin to see, feel their presence, and link them together in a long line that starts at the crown and ends at the first chakra, or begins at the first chakra and ends at the crown. All of them in alignment, one after the other, all connected. You're welcome. The loons don't sing to the end of the meditation because they are definitely on a timer. That's my alarm. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope that this helps you. And I hope that it helps your heart become the temple, the dwelling place of the Spirit with a capital S. Because this practice of self-realization isn't about me or you, it's about self with a capital S, the Spirit with a capital S, and making ourselves more and more into a dwelling place for God, inside our lives, inside our hearts. And then that leads us in our lives and speaks outside us on its own. Thank you, Russell. Thanks, Karen. I'm glad you guys came, MG. Appreciate your support. Liking this video helps a lot. Subscribing helps. Appreciate those who give some financial support also very much. I thank you for that. These hats, I'm going to order a couple of hats for people who ask for hats. And those of you who asked know who you are. So they are available if you want one. All right, my friends. I will see you later. You're welcome, Wanda. Little by little, it's helpful. I'll see you on Sunday for Not Church. Peace and love, everybody. Someone asked me to explain this. American Sign Language. I, the letter I, the letter L, the letter Y, in combination in American Sign Language. I love you. I love you. Thanks, MG. Thanks for that support. I appreciate it. All right, my friends. A little at a time, a little at a time, a little at a time. Making the heart the dwelling place of God. Peace and love. Namaste. I'll see you soon. Thanks, MG.